Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you had a good New Year and Christmas, and I'm getting back into videos. This is one of the first of just probably like one or two that I've done over the last week. Currently the 5th of January 2024, and I thought I'd update you guys on NateBear's Profit Surge Trader. I did some research and I got some results from the team that helps run Profit Surge Trader. So a big question for a lot of traders when they're signing up for alert services is like, is this profitable? Is this guy really legit? Now, I know for a fact that Nathan Bear, pictured here in my review, I'll leave a link in the description below, where you can come to this article where I'm going to put everything to do with my experience with NateBear's Profit Surge Trader. I know NateBear is legit in terms of the fact that he definitely did turn $37,000 into $2.7 million trading on the buy side, which is pretty amazing. He did that over the course of 4 years. It's been fully verified by multiple different lawyers involved with the company that he's now working with. So I'm absolutely convinced that he is the real deal when it comes to really growing small accounts quickly. So that's why I'm so excited about this. I've basically started documenting my results in here. Basically, it's a trade a week, sometimes a couple of trades, like bonus trades in there. So I'm talking about those as well. But basically, he does a trade a week, and I think it's worth your time. I really do. If you're looking for something on the buy side, which is fairly conservative, but has the ability to also grow your account fairly quickly, I would definitely check out this article, read through it. You can see the proof of it, like in this article, you can see the proof of like what he's done in the past, both in his own webinar, but also in the article itself. I've put what they just sent me, and I'll show you that in a second. He basically has had some amazing wins, like on NVDA, which is a good one. And basically, it's basically like a Monday morning, I think about noon actually. He does a live stream where he answers everybody's questions. Everybody loves the guy. He's a really nice, down-to-earth, normal person. And it's just really refreshing in this world where arrogance and inflating your sense of self-worth is like really common. And so it's really nice to have somebody who's like chilled out, a family man, down to earth. He's very normal, but he's legit. And I promise you, I can tell he's legit just from talking to him, but also from talking to his team and looking at the legal loopholes that he has to jump through. Now, I'm actually interviewing, and this is part of why I know he's legit, I'm actually interviewing Nate Bear on the 31st of January this year. So if you're listening to this during the first month of 2024, you might want to subscribe to my channel and hit notifications. Or if you're in any of my other Discords or Facebook groups or whatever, you want to keep an eye out for this, because basically I'm going to do a live stream with him. And getting people on a live stream isn't easy. Because they're put on the spotlight, right? Like, they're put on the spot for difficult questions. And one test I use is if people are interested in doing a live stream, that usually means that they're probably legitimate, because it's hard to just, like, they know that I don't just, I'm not just on their side. I'm going to help them with, getting their points across and articulating what their strategies is, but also at the same time, like, I don't just censor subscribers to my YouTube channel saying, hey, like, what about this? What about that? And so the fact that he's totally willing to come on the channel and do this live stream, and his team with his company is also happy to do it, is a huge, like, gold star, right? Like, it's a stamp of approval almost, because the ones that aren't legit don't come on these things. They don't want to be, grilled live. They don't want to be asked the difficult questions, so this is what I love about people that come on to the channel live. So I think it's during the day on Monday the 31st of January, I'm going to be doing a live stream with Nate Bear, and if you aren't on my email list, you'll want to get on it. I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes as well. And also subscribe to the channel, because that'll help you get notifications of when I'm going live, so you don't miss the live stream with Nate Bear. I think it's going to be awesome. Really nice guy, really down to earth. I'm really excited about it, so it's going to be good. So, basically, this month has been interesting with Nate Bear. Like, usually what he does is he picks a stock which has had a surprise earning gap up. So, the studies from Duke University, Harvard, all say that if you have this gap up, you're going to get this continued grind higher. And that's what he capitalizes on, using his expertise with things like the TTM squeeze and things as well, in conjunction with this well-established, this well-established theory in trading. And so that's really cool, except this month there is no gap up in anything. There's no earnings. So, well, there's earnings at the end of the month, but there's no earnings at the start. So we're basically playing a ticker which has earnings at the end of the month, which is totally different and kind of interesting. So if you're in the service already, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's going to be definitely an interesting play. I've definitely found that waiting a few days can help you get a better entry, which is nice because you don't want to be chasing these gurus. You want to be getting in at prices that are lower than them if possible. And I was able to get much lower than Nate was able to just by waiting a little bit. So that made it feel more relaxed to me this month. Anyway, definitely come and check out this article. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm putting some videos in here about my results, his results. Last month was all about Target, TGT, and they worked really well, and people were enjoying that. So hopefully this month's ticker will also work as well. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting month. So the big question is the results. And so the results that I got from the company that runs Nate Bear's service. So he's basically part of a bigger company, a much bigger company, one of the biggest actually almost in the world. I mean, it's a subsidiary, but it's also a subsidiary of like $1 billion company. It's a huge company. And so they have a lot of lawyers and they have a lot of power and they have a lot of ability to make sure that everything's done properly. And that's what I really like about them. So they don't let you just lie or make stuff up or hire like people that are not legit. They do their due diligence and they hire people who actually make money. They also keep good track records, which are available if you ask them for. So this is the track record I asked for Profit Surge Trader since inception. So I asked, like, can I see, like, what is the whole track record for this thing? Not just like last month or the last 3 trades, which I can see in the dashboard and you guys can see in the dashboard of your members. And so they sent me this. So basically, since August 2023, it's a fairly new service. They did 37 trades. This includes bonus trades. So obviously, there's one trade a week. Basically, is the core of the core of the service is 1 trade a week on a particular ticker. But he also throws out bonus trades. So this includes the higher risk bonus trades as well. Remember, so the higher risk bonus trades are the ones that are probably more likely to lose. So out of 37, he only lost 6 trades, which is phenomenal. It's an 83.78% win rate, which is really good. Now the cool thing here is they also say, look, the average number of days held is 4. So these are short trades as well. Like you're only holding them for an average of 4 days. Now averages can be deceptive, and that's what I want to talk about a little bit. You know, one trade you could hold for 20 days, and another trade you could hold for 5 days, and that would give you an average of 12.5 days, you know, so it's quite different. One trade 20 days, one day 5, but the average is 12. So you've got to be careful when you're looking at average number of days held. Also, the average return is also something that you need to be careful about. Now, this is actually really good for buy-side trading. These are results that I would expect to see more on the sell side. Selling options for premium, for example, would be an exceptional return. But this is buy-side options. We're buying calls and buying puts with this, which is really cool. So honestly, if you see anything much higher than this, it's probably a scam. So this is really good. So the average return per trade is 10%, just over 10% over 37 trades. Now you might think that 10% is pretty low, but not really. 10% is good. 10% is really good. So if you can make 10% and compound it per trade, that's really nice. So 10% is an average. Now, of course, there was some 100% winners, but there was some probably 100% losers. I know one recently, ULTA, ULTA, went to 0, and that was also included in these numbers, as far as I know. Now, I'm not sure, but not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it includes. So the 6 losers could have been 100% losers, but the key here is not to give up on those losers because you will still average 10% return on your capital for the other trades. And that's something that these numbers help people realize, that they can persist with services even if they seem like maybe they're losing money, or they maybe have 2 losses or 3 or 4, even 5 losses in a row. These 6 losses didn't happen in a row. But you see, my point here is you've got to think about it a little bit carefully. But how I compare this is the buy side of trading. So when you're buying options, like most people will lose money. Most people might pretend they're making money, but a lot of people will lose money buying options. So these are exceptional results, but that's not surprising because Nate Baer is an exceptional trader. He turned 37,000 into 2.7 million in 4 years buying options. So these are the results that I was able to get from the company behind Nate Baer, and I'm still excited. On the 31st of January this year, we're going to do a live with Nate Baer, and you can ask him all these questions. He's really open and honest about everything, and we can really dive deep into this service because it's one of my favorite services. It's very cheap. It's only $279 for a year. That's actually pretty low cost given the value that they're providing. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I paid for it. They didn't give it to me or anything like that. And there's a 365-day no risk, no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee, which is also unheard of in the industry. So this is an exceptional program from what I can see. And I've been doing this for a decade now. I've reviewed so many services, it's ridiculous. And this is one of my favorite at the moment. And so last week or last year we did Target, and there was a nice pullback from Nate's alerts, and we're able to get in on some support here, make a huge move up. The one we're in at the moment is also doing something similar. Hopefully we'll see a similar sort of move. That would be awesome. Anyway, before I forget, let me tell you about something that is happening on Tuesday this coming week. So on Tuesday the 9th of January, Lance from ThetaTraders.com and I are doing a live webinar. Now, in 2024, one of your goals should be, in my opinion, if you haven't done this already, is to learn how to sell options to make premium. So one thing I put off for a decade was how to basically sell options and make money by selling them to buyers who would then pay me a premium, and I would win like 98-99% of the time. And one thing you can do is, I'll leave a link in the description below, is I have this free course where basically Lance and I show you how to win 90% of your trades. 90% is actually kind of on the low side. I've actually working with a system with Lance where we've never lost a trade ever out of hundreds. Although it's getting kind of close on one of them, I have to admit, recently. But still, it's ridiculously good. So what I'd do if I was you for 2024 is that I should sign up for this. Like, sign up for this free course. It's a course that I put together with the help of Lance, and it's learn how to win 90% of your trades in 90 seconds. It teaches you how to sell options. They're very basic, so if you've never done it before, it sounds scary, it sounds weird. It's very easy once you know how, so you could sign up for that. They'll also put you on my mailing list, which will let you be alerted to things like webinars with Lance, webinars with Nate Baer, webinars with Jeff Bishop from Raging Bull. Whoever I'm doing webinars with, if you're on my mailing list, you'll get reminders and notifications of that kind of thing as well. So not only will you get this free course, which, by the way, some people have paid over $1,000 for similar content, so this one is completely free for you guys. And it's probably the single best thing you could do for your trading this year, is to buy something, well, not buy, but just do this free course like this, which is really cool. So yeah, and Lance and I from ThetaTraders.com. This is Theta Traders. It's a Discord. It has all these amazing channels. We're selling options on everything from SPX and SPY to ES and oil, all sorts of stuff, all for like a really good subscription fee. So we're going to be running a really good discount deal after the webinar on Tuesday night, so make sure you attend that. Again, if you want to make sure you don't miss this, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications thing, and or make sure you sign up for something like my course here, where you'll be on my email list, join my Facebook group. I'll put all these links in the description below so you guys don't miss the up and coming things like the webinar on Tuesday night. We're also giving away a free subscription to Theta Traders, lifetime free. It goes for, at the moment, it is almost $2,000 for the subscription for Theta Traders, and we have over 125 people paying that, plus a whole bunch of other people that are paying on payment plans that we have, which is really cool. So, just to show you kind of like really quickly here that I'm not just talking nonsense, this is my current Tasty Trade account for Theta Traders. So I basically put $85,000 in recently for Theta Traders, just only Theta Trader strategies, and within 3 business days of the new year, my account's already up $940, which is, and doing nothing. And you can see some of the stuff I'm doing here, doing some oil, some ES, some gold, and some just general like MES as well. You can see this one's red. This is actually a hedge, so I'm not too bothered about it being red. I already took profits on the other side of the part of this trade, which far surpassed the negative part here. So this is actually a hedge. I'm hoping the market drops a bit so that I can actually like make some money on the hedge part as well, or at least reduce the loss in the hedge part. But you can see up here, up at the top, and tastytrade doesn't have any paper trading or anything like that, so this is real money. This is real, real life. $940 profit loss for the year. It's only the 5th of January. The markets have only been open for 3 days, so pretty nice, pretty exciting stuff. So hopefully that continues. And this is all based on Theta Traders, basically the different stuff here, and we have so many success stories and things. This Discord is just blown out of control in terms of number of people involved and different alerts and different things. So I think you guys really enjoy it. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to come and try it out. Also make sure you come and watch the webinar on Tuesday, because that's where we will be giving away a free subscription and also discounting the memberships as well. So that should be a lot of fun. Alright, hopefully that was helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.